tonight. Nigeria's First Lady charges traditional rulers on synergy in nation building. Edo State government approves suspension of Enige Plus. University of Benin management strategies for better service delivery. Good evening and welcome to the news at 7. I am Rosemary Omani. Nigeria's First Lady Oluremi Tinubu has appealed to the traditional institutions across the country to join the campaign for nation building. She made the appeal at a meeting in Delta State to... I beg your pardon? We take the second report. We're back to this. Edo State government has ratified and approved the suspension of what it termed as rebellious Enige by the Oba of Benin, Oba Ewaye II. The decision was reached
between journalists in Government House after the council meeting headed by Governor Monday Okpewolo. As the chairman in council, Commissioner for Information and Communication Paul Ohumbamu said the council's decision is in accordance with extant laws describing the authority of the Oba as a repository of rights and divinity, and that its subjects, irrespective of their status, is expected to respect his stance as final.
The word of the Oba or instruction is obligatory by assent. We had some who said they only signed mistakenly and they did not go further. But what they did amounted to cultural coup d'etat. The general rule and law governing coup plot is that the planning of a coup and its actual execution carry the same penalty. And in line with traditional rulers and chiefs edict 1979, particularly section 19(1) of that law as applicable to Edo State, which gives power to the ESCO to do what we have done today.
Commissioner further noted the ratification of the payment of furniture allowance and outstanding entitlement for political and public office holders, which were necessitated by the immediate past governor.
ESCO also, ratified the request, for payment of furniture allowance and outstanding entitlement to political and public office holders. Don't forget that Governor Godwin Obaseki, through his action, balkanized the Benin Kingdom and created other, tried to create with about five executive orders, created other traditional councils. But today, the governor of the state, who is chairman in council, has issued one executive order that has, obliterated and cancelled all the 5 executive orders of Godwin Obaseki.
The commissioner said the present administration is people-oriented and respect the traditional authority in the high esteem. In Benin, Goodluck Enaini, NT News.
We now go back to our earlier report on the Nigeria's First Lady. Nigeria's First Lady Oluremi Tinubu has appealed to the traditional institutions across the country to join the campaign for nation building. She made the appeal at a meeting in Delta State to kickstart her health advocacy among the people.
Doing all this work and struggling for our children to inherit a legacy. If they are not healthy, how are they going to even be custodians of that? So I believe that this is the time for us to revive again and introduce that so that at least they would not be careless. So what we want you to do is to make sure that you help us to tell your people that, HIV/AIDS treatment and all that is free. And because nowadays some people, their viral load, what we wanted to do is to, if they are on their antiretroviral drugs, their viral load can be lowered so that, they can live very healthy lives.
Your Excellency, we are proud of you, that you are a virtuous woman. who stood by your husband, we are assuring you that come 2027, we debtors will vote for Mr. President.
The First Lady later made a formal presentation of 10,000 protective gears to midwives and other frontline healthcare workers in South-South geopolitical zone, making the third in the ongoing series of RHI interventions in the health sector. Governor Monday Okpewolo earmarks 3,000 hectares of farmland in Edo State to boost
into that.
Permanent Secretary, Minister of Agriculture, Edo State, Dr. Peter Osage, is hopeful of a better farming year in 2025.
By the time we are done with the tractorization, His Excellency, sir, this place will be able to accommodate about 250 active farmer heads.
The governor and his entourage also visited the Benin Owena River Basin Development Authority Integrated Farm at Obayato in Ipobauha local government area, Edo South. In Benin, Goodluck Enaini, NT News.
Bill for an act to make courts of appeal the final appellate court in governorship, national and state houses of assembly election petitions has passed second reading at the House of Representatives. This was among 40 bills that passed second reading at Tuesday's plenary in a marathon of consideration of bills bordering on judicial reforms, inclusive governance and electoral matters. Others include bills seeking the conduct of elections to the office of the president and other elective offices across tiers of government on the same day, as well as vesting INEC with the power to conduct local government elections.
To the office of president, the office of governor, the office of senate, senator, House of Representatives, state assembly, and local government elections should all be conducted in one day. And whether you like it or not, this is very historic in our nation's democracy. Allow INEC to conduct local government elections simultaneously with all other elections in different parts of the country. You can see a son of a school teacher, if his villagers love him, can emerge as a councillor, can emerge as a local government chairman, and they'll be accountable to the people. And you need this aspect to complement what the president has done by releasing or insisting that allocation of local government should go directly to the local government.
Assembly correspondent Mitaire Ikben reports that another bill to make National Judicial Council recommendation mandatory before removing heads of Nigerian courts from office also passed second reading. The University of Benin is engaging its principal officers and other management staff towards developing effective strategies and recommendations for achieving the goals and sustaining the academic excellence of the institution. The two-day management strategic retreat also seeks to drive the vision of the Vice-Chancellor, Professor Edoba Omorige. Uduakubong Achibong takes us more.
Over the years till date, UNIBEN has engaged in discussions and knowledge-sharing sessions to enunciate its philosophy, vision, and mission. This is yet another one of such gatherings with the theme, sharing the vision, strategies for optimal performance.
We aim to align our strategies with the Vice-Chancellor mission, foster a culture of innovation, inclusivity, and excellence.
The Vice-Chancellor of UNIBEN, Professor Edoba Omorige, has a 5-point agenda to deliver in his tenure. He has therefore designed the retreat to put things in perspective for the desired result.
As managers of the students that we to cater for, call our resources, the retreat of this nature is so that necessary so that we can be able to drive the vision and mission which are pledged to pursue for the next 5 years.
The keynote lecture The Making of a 21st Century University by Professor Michael Faborode explains what makes a university great and why nations need it. The renowned academic wants University of Benin to deploy and use ICT and have research uptake and innovative entrepreneurship as its hallmark.
All they do impact on the governance of the nation, on the nation's sustainable development. And so that must shape their concerns. They produce the graduates, their research, and what they have to offer to the community must be problem solving.
Some participants speak of knowledge garnered.
It's a kind of wake-up call that university is about the pursuit of excellence, taste of teaching and research, as well as community service.
I'm sure it's going to equip us all better to deliver on the mandate that the Vice Chancellor has been entrusted with.
We talked about university-industry collaboration as one of the very veritable areas, that needs to be, looked at.
Topics and subject matter experts have been carefully selected for the retreat. Expectations are high for a digital, innovative, and world-class Uniben made possible by the efforts of all. In Benin, Udwakobong Achibong, NTA News.
We now take a break. We'll be back shortly. Don't go anywhere.
Next time you visit the ancient city of Benin, two things will excite you: the warmth and welcome of its people, and of course, the class and style of its hospitality business. Randeki Gold, home of hospitality like no other, located in one of the most serene environments in the ancient city, truly classy and exquisite with world-class facilities, fully equipped digital multipurpose hall with life-size, ultra-high definition LED screen, 180 square meters king-size swimming pool with bubble bath, enough to leave you breathless. The exotic Ariel's Bistro and Grill restaurant with variety of continental dishes, especially some of the rarest delicacies you can find in town. Fact is, a visit will truly convince you that we are gold. Randeki Gold is the gold wing of the prestigious Randeki Royal Hotel at 6 Uhenoyi Street off Ihama and Boundary Roads, GRA Benin City. www.randekihotels.com. Randeki Gold, our hospitality is gold.
Alpha Niger, welcome to the Glow Cafe app. Come in. Because it's time for an upgrade. Your own personal Glow Cafe app open 24/7. Welcome to bigger, better, smarter. Welcome to total control of your data, your airtime. Mom, I'll call you back. How you buy? I'll send you data. How you share and how you recharge. Movies, gaming, music, all in one place. Welcome to More Valley. Download the upgraded Glow Cafe app and get more data. Get 100% recharge bonus and get a massive 100 gigabytes data bonus when you register. Want it all? Download all this into this.
Glorious home call. The families of Mrs. Hannah Asabi, Samuel Saniojo, and Mr. Saniojo Ogbodo, Eziodu of Igara, Edo State, announced the burial ceremony of late Mrs. Hannah Asabi. Catholic Church, Ugbobo Quarters, Igara. May her gentle soul rest in perfect peace. Amen.
Mealtime is game on. Meet my Sure Bet Game Changer, made from natural ingredients to deliver game-changing chicken aroma and taste for my whole team.
Mom, why did we not use this before?
Upgrade your chicken game with game-changing chicken flavor from Maggi Chicken.
We are glad to have you back. Fake news has caused a lot of chaos in countries across the globe. This is so as many tend to react to it so quickly without first verifying the source and authenticity. I was in town to get the people's views on how best to tackle the cankerworm called fake news and make the society a more peaceful place. A day hardly passes presently without the spread of fake news. Nigeria has suffered series of fake news, especially in recent times, as it concerns governments, religious and traditional institutions, schools, to mention a few. The ugly practice seems to have increased astronomically. Many attribute the surge to new media, where both professionals and non-professionals can operate, while also highlighting the effects of fake news.
Fake news has caused serious crisis in the world, in Nigeria, and other parts of the state as well. And we all know that when you engage in unfounded news, which we all refer to as fake news, a lot of things are bound to happen. Somebody can just wake up today to say, oh, one community killed some other persons in another community, over 10 people, where nobody died at all.
If ear does not hear anything, it cannot transform it to anything. Oh, when you hear, oh, this will happen here, and you carry the news like that, it starts destroying everywhere. Whereas, it's not a good news. Don't parade a wrong information. Information can destroy.
These are our bloggers because they want to gain followers. They want to gain fans. So the thing is really affecting the society because you don't know the truth from the lies anymore. If they should tell you the actual truth, you will not like or share the page.
I don't want to know who be the blogger. Today, not anybody. This should be say, once they don't write, what they don't know. We don't read that for internet. The next thing we say, we can't go display them. They tell the next person, say, see. Meanwhile, you don't know the source of the news. Whether the truth have been and that, you don't know.
Some persons suggested more stringent sections on carriers of fake news to serve as deterrent to others.
They should get them arrested. By the time they use one or two, as a sample, that will go a long way to correct the whole thing.
For those bloggers, now they're going to talk to, because they cause the problem of this fake news, so we say, we have for this country. What they don't know, now they carry. If that's so, make up a burden when they see bloggers again for this country.
They also suggested that all hands must be on deck to fight fake news and not leave it for government alone, as the consequences could be far-reaching. In Benin, Rosemary Omani. We take another break. We'll be back.
Oh yes, Ameosa Motosi don't roll out to new Shabe buses and Ukazi. Where country people go fit to enjoy their journey. You want to travel from Benin to Wari, Benin to Abraka, Benin to Port Harcourt, Benin to Bayelsa, and Benin to Aunchi. Waiting you still wait for. Come meet us for our new party. Where the opposite Unibet Sport to Fidi after UBTH for Ugbo for Benin City. Make you come enjoy a poekerization. You know, say now we be the king of the roadie because